Well, this is an incredibly different format. Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here again. In today's video, we're going to be doing a fan mail unboxing. Now, this was sent to me by Jamie, so thank you very, very much to Jamie. He is a Patreon of mine, so a double appreciation right there. I believe he's out in Japan at the moment, if I remember correctly, and he said he wanted to send me a few things, which I think is very, very kind of him. I've actually got 2 cameras right now. One of the things I'm doing going into the new year is hopefully increasing my production value and quality of my videos. You might notice this is a slightly different setup. This isn't my new studio or whatever, this is just my lounge. So yeah, this is from Japan, and it's from Jamie. Massive thank you. Really cool little box. Yeah, this didn't actually take too long to arrive. I completely forgot that he'd sent me this, if I'm honest with you, because I get sent quite a lot of things. Well, I order quite a lot of things, and he messaged me about this quite a long time ago, so really, really excited to see what's inside here. I have no idea what is in here. My dog's also wandering around, so apologies for that in advance. Right, so we're inside the box, and here we go. It looks like I've got a letter to begin with. I haven't done this really before. I haven't ever really done or received a lot of fan mail, so this is quite exciting. So here we go. Hi Elliot, I hope this parcel makes it to you okay. And I have included a few games that I had found in the junk boxes in Akihabara. Now, Akihabara? I don't know how you say that, but I think that's like one of the Japanese like gaming capitals in Tokyo. Some of the games are listed as junk and normally only need the contacts cleaned. All the cartridges were 100 yen, which is the equivalent of 70 pence or less, so you do get some good deals. The e-reader, oh there's a bit of a spoiler, was only 100 yen and was listed as junk. However, once cleaned, works perfectly. I've included a couple of Pokemon cards for you to test out the reader. Brilliant! I've never had one of these before. I'm super excited for this. If you swipe the 2 red Pokemon cards, one after another, you activate a little mini game with Rapidash. Okay, we'll try that out. Have fun trying to figure out what some of the games are. The Kit Kats are a green tea flavour and are unique to Japan. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Best regards, Jamie. I'm going to try and pronounce his surname, but I'm probably not going to have a lot of luck. So it's Cruikshank or Cruikshank? I don't know how you say that. I'm really sorry, Jamie, but yeah, mate, thank you so much. Massive, massive respect and appreciation right here. I don't know if you guys have seen yet, but I've got new hats, which are now out on sale if you wish to check them out. I believe they're about $20, worldwide shipping. And yeah, really, really happy with how they turned out. They kind of look like retro, like Nintendo repair employees or something. So I bought my trusty GameBoy Advance, so we'll keep that there. And let's crack on inside the package. Very well wrapped. So here's a little bag of Kit Kats. So we'll definitely try some of those at the end. It looks like there's also some different sweets or something, so that's quite exciting. And it's in a bag from the Pokemon Center, so that's very interesting. Right, so here is a little toy that we've been sent. Let's see if I can recognise what this is, because that's going to be tragic if I don't. It doesn't seem to have any English on it. I imagine Girls and Panzer. Oh no, I feel terrible. I imagine this is maybe from an anime or a cartoon. I really, really like the style of the eyes. I'm sure my dog would also very, very much like it. But yeah, Miley's not going to be able to have that. So thank you very much, Jamie, for the first toy there. That's really, really cool. And oh my god, there is so many games in here. How exciting. Okay, so I will put this to one side and we'll just work our way through. So the first game then that I can see is a Pokemon card game. Miley, you're not having it. It's mine. So the first one that I can see here is a Pokemon card game. Now I believe this did really, really well in Japan. I don't think it did too well in the UK. I think there was even a second one released, Trading Card Game 2, because it did so well, but that was never released in the UK. Second game, I can't seem to work out what that is. I have actually played the Pokemon one before, so we'll pop that one just there. And let's have a quick look then at this this first game. Yeah, it's like a Digimon. So this game seems to be some sort of a Pocket Monsters kind of Digimon type thing, so that's really interesting. My dog is going crazy for this toy. There's not really a lot I can do because I want it. Sorry, Miley. Okay, so the next one, oh Miley, So the next game here is a boxing game. That's really, really cool. And then there's also some Tamagotchi game in here. Now the great thing about the Tamagotchi game is it comes in a white shell, and these things are actually quite rare and hard to come by, so that's really, really cool. And there's also a number 2 as well, the second Tamagotchi game as well, so that's both very, very cool. Okay, so we've got a couple of Game Boy games here, Game Boy Advance games. The Jewel City Legacy, or the Jewel City Legend, and Knocking on Heaven's Door. And then I've just noticed, I think this is an aftermarket Super Mario Land. Ah, okay, so this is just Super Mario Land 2, but it's an aftermarket one. I wonder if you got that, I assume you got that in Japan as well. That's quite a cool little thing. Thank you very much for that. I'll definitely have, I don't actually know if I have a copy of that. I think I may have given it away. Okay, so there's a few Pokemon games I can notice now. So the next one we have is Pocket Monsters Yellow, which is obviously just Pokemon Yellow, the Japanese version. There's also a Yu-Gi-Oh game as well, which is quite interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that game before, or knew that Yu-Gi-Oh was even on the Game Boy. And then this seems to be a racing game. There's kind of like a checkered flag, and also that company I believe I've seen on arcade machine kind of style things in the past. So this one looks like, oh, it's another Yu-Gi-Oh game and a Tamagotchi game. Tamagotchi was actually something that I really, really liked as a kid. Growing up, I remember going to Harrods in London and buying some little Tamagotchi game for my Game Boy. So there we go, there's 2 more games, Game Boy Color games. We're sailing through this, guys, we're going to be done quite soon. Next up we have, oh, I think that's Pokemon Silver, if I remember correctly. So this one here is Pocket Monsters Green, and it's quite a faded cart, so that could actually be a fun video to retro bright that and show you guys how you can retro bright it whilst restoring the label and then actually going back to the initial colour and everything. So that is another video that I'll do. And then this one is Pocket Monsters Silver. So something that they did really, really cool on Silver and Gold was they swapped around the shell. So you've got like a kind of blue on the back and a grey on the front. So really, really awesome. I don't have any Pocket Monsters games. I did have some, and I don't know where they've gone now. This one seems to be, oh, so it's a 2-player game. That's quite cool. There's a little icon for that. I've never heard of that game. Really, really interesting. Certainly a cool kind of artwork style. Let's have a quick go at it and see if we can work out what it is. It's a baseball game. Really cool. A little baseball game right there, so that's interesting. Okay, what else have we got? So we have a football game and a Formula 1 racing game. I always think the Japanese artwork on Game Boy cartridges is so much more aesthetic. Really, really nice artwork and really, really well done. Massive amount of games here, holy moly. Okay, let's see, what else have we got here? So we've got, oh, I've actually really wanted this game, and I think it's a kind of puzzle game, so I don't think it will matter in Japanese. And then there's also, maybe that's Puyo Puyo or something. I think I've seen that before, and I'm not sure. I really don't know my Japanese games very well. And then there's also, I think this is called Quicks. I think that's how you pronounce it, Quicks. So that's really, really cool. I'm actually super excited to have that. I mean, I'm super excited to have all of them, but this one definitely is exciting. Okay, so there's 2 more packages, and then there's the super exciting item at the end. So here we go. This one here is another Tamagotchi game, really, really cool, and another Yu-Gi-Oh game, Yu-Gi-Oh 4. Man, they must have done quite well then, the Yu-Gi-Oh games. Honestly, Jamie, thank you so much. The fact that you've thought of me and sent me these is incredibly humbling, and I'm really gracious for everything. So there we go, that's the box emptied out now. We'll pop that to one side. And we have one more game. This, I've actually seen this, a friend of mine showed me this. It has like an extra kind of extension on the top, and I believe there was even a case like the regular shell that the games came in. I believe there was even like an elongated version for the elongated cartridges. So that's quite interesting what's inside there. Maybe we'll do a little teardown. It looks like it's got a little sort of speaker or something, or a buzzer in there, so that's quite interesting. Okay, now, last but not least, we have ourselves an e-reader. Now this thing is immaculate, absolutely immaculate. And he's included 3 trading cards for me to try out on, which all seem to have little clear sleeves. So this is Pokemon cards. I'm sure you guys have probably seen these before, but I think this is the Japanese version because, well, they're in Japanese, but the back is slightly different. I'm not really very clued up on my Pokemon. So here we go. I've no idea what any of these are. Trainer, and then that's Rapidash there, and absolutely no idea who this chameleon dude is, but I'm digging him. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's plug this in to here and slot it on. And now that looks quite funky, and we'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so we've got the e-reader, so push the start button. Ooh. It's completely in Japanese. So let's go ahead and swipe this card through here and see what on earth is going to happen. Oh, it's kicking off. Oh, cool. So it just tells you about the Pokemon card. So when you plug it, when you swipe it across, it just tells you about the Pokemon card in a bit more detail. Obviously, I can't read it, but it tells you the number of the Pokemon, the height of it, the weight, gives you a little bio as well. So that's really, really cool. Alright, let's try one of the other ones then. Go ahead and put this back in this little sleeve. Let's try the thing that he said about you get a little mini game. Oh, my dog will go for anything that I drop. So he said on here, I've included 2 of the Pokemon cards for you to test out. If you swipe the 2 red Pokemon cards one after another, you activate a mini game. Okay, so here's the 2 red cards. We'll press the start button and press that one, which seemed to activate it before, and take them out of their sleeves. Very exciting. I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay, so 1. And then 2. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, here we go. Right, so it is actually doing something. Oh, so you jump through, oh no, I failed. I'm going to just reposition the camera and show you what this does. There you go. So basically what that seemed to do was activate a little mini game, and then you can jump through a load of little hoops as Rapidash. So this thing is really, really cool. I don't remember it doing incredibly well because it was just slightly more gimmicky than it was purposeful and functional. But nonetheless, it's an incredibly cool piece of history, and I now have my very own one. And I think he said on here that it was only 100 yen, so 70 pence, guys. That is literally so inexpensive, it's unbelievable. 70 pence. Thank you so much, Jamie. That's really, really exciting. So I think the next thing to do, the last thing to do, is try out some of this candy. My dog really wants this toy. I don't really know what to do because I want it too, Miley. What are we going to do about you? Okay, let's try these candies then. So I'm not going to try all of them, and hopefully I won't like have some sort of allergic reaction to it and die. Just cleanse my palate with a cup of tea in my incredible Pumbaa mug. Okay, so this one I think he said was green tea. Kit Kats are a green tea flavour. I do actually like green tea, so this should be interesting. It's an actual green Kit Kat. What has the world come to? It's very, very nice. It's very, very nice. It's somewhat refreshing. Okay, and then there's a weird selection of sweets which have cows on them. And that one has a flower on it. These ones both have flowers on it. Here we go. Flower candy. Oh, it's actually quite a large sweet, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. It's very floral. It's not unpleasant. In fact, it's very nice. Okay, let's try this one. So this is actually a milk candy. It's got like a little cow on the wrapper. That is really weird. Honestly, Jamie, a massive, massive thank you for everything that you sent me. I've really, really enjoyed this switch up of format, opening a cool box from a really cool person. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. My dog still wants this toy, and unfortunately, she can't have it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you enjoyed the video format, definitely be sure to let me know, and hopefully I'll have another one of these in the future. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Say goodbye, Miley.